Hi everybody, in this video we will talk about the actual solution to the TokenPass problem part A only. So in this problem we had to make the constructor for the TokenPass class. In other words, what it pretty much did was it created the new array and it assigned each spot to a random number from 1 to 10, which would represent how many tokens is in that spot. So let's look at this. It says first create the board array to be of size player count. So here is the College Board solution. And that's what they did right here in this line. It's hard for me to highlight, but it says board equals new int player count. So what that did was it took the parameter player count, which represents how many players there are, and if you remember from the problem, the number of players actually is the same as the number of spots in the array. So that's what it did. It just said board equals new int player count. And as a reminder, board was the array that was in the TokenPass class, as you can see up here. That's board is right here. So that's the first part. By the way, you may want to pause the video and check your answer right now. I'm going to go on in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go to the other parts of part A. So part A, it also says it fills the array with random integer values from 1 to 10 inclusive. So let's go over that part. Oops, not there, here. So as you can see, that's what this for loop is for. It's going to go from I equals 0 to I is less than player count, which is just the size of the array. So if you feel like you could have said I is less than board.length, that would have been absolutely fine. And then I++. So, and then it will set the item of the board, so board I is the item in the board, to a random number from 1 to 10. So this goes 1 plus int math.random times 10. So this will start at 1 and add on a random integer from 0 to 9, which will in effect set this to a random integer from 1 to 10. Finally, the last part we need to do is, hang on, okay, it says initialize the current player to a random integer value from 0 to player count minus 1. In other words, remember how in the problem each player actually represents a spot. So current player could be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this array. So this array is of length 5, and it's going to set the what is it called? It's going to set current player to a random integer from 0 to 4 in this case, because the size of the array or length of the array is 5. So that's what it's doing. It's taking that data field and setting it to the random number. And that's what we did right here. Current player equals int player count times math.random. So what will happen is this will start at 0 and go till, well, math.random times player count is the same as going from 0 to player count minus 1 after you do the typecast for the int. So really make sure to do those, or really watch those off by 1 errors, because they don't do partial credit on the AP test if you're off by 1. So really make sure that you have this part right, because it can help you gain lots of points. Also for this part too. That's pretty much it for the explanation for part A, and feel free to watch the other videos for hints and explanations for the other parts. Thank you.